Welcome. We will be doing a body scan practice. We will be doing a slightly longer practice today, around 12 to 15 minutes long. And the reason for this is a relationship develops in intimacy. We are building a new relationship with our body, which means we need to learn to decipher the language our body speaks. And the language that our body speaks is the language of sensation. And the body scan is the one practice that can help us to pay greater attention to these sensations and begin to understand or when a particular sensation means a physical need like hunger versus an emotional need like anger. Our emotions speak through the language of the body, through the language of our internal body sensations. And so they can alert us to what is happening inside of us, even when we do not have the words or conscious awareness of an emotion. And being aware in this way of what is happening below the surface, so to speak, it gives us great capacity to deal with, to process our emotions. So doing a mindfulness based body practice, body scan practice, helps us in two ways. It makes us aware of this constant aliveness of our body, the sensations and the signals that our body is sending to us about emotions, about physical needs, about the relationship between the two, intuition even. And at the same time, mindfulness gives us the ability to pause between a stimulus, which can be external, or it can even be a stimulus produced by the internal sensations in our body, and our response, our behavior in that situation. But for now, I request you for 15 minutes of your time. It is okay if your mind wanders. Allow my voice to guide you back to the present moment and to the sensations in your body. Even if you find this practice extremely boring, it is okay. Keep returning. If you find that you are sleepy or fall asleep, allow yourself to do so. It is your body telling you that you need physical rest. You can always come back to this practice later. But if you find that you are distracted by thoughts, by sensations, by needing to itch or move, by a feeling of restlessness, I would encourage you to keep returning to the practice no matter how many times you get distracted. That is what a mindfulness practice is all about. Coming back to the anchor. In this case, in this situation, the anchor is the internal body sensations that we have, and we will be moving from our head down to our feet. So keep bringing your attention back to the anchor, the internal body sensations, to my voice, which will be like a guiding thread. And do try not to judge yourself for getting bored or distracted. This practice is the one that changed my life because it taught me the language of my emotions. I've said this before, but it bears saying again. Each of us have a different map for a given emotion. Anxiety may present more prominently as shortness of breath for one person. For another, it may be a tightness in their chest. And so it doesn't matter that we know all the symptoms that anxiety can produce within us. What matters is that we know which sensation is telling us we are anxious and what is the context and situation in which we are feeling that anxiety. So this practice is focusing on those sensations. In a relatively neutral situation, if you pay attention to the sensations in your head and your feet and your nose and your toes, when you are in the throes of overwhelming emotion, it will become much easier for you to know what you are actually feeling instead of feeling swamped. And when we are able to name our experience, it takes away some of the potency, the power that that emotion or that situation has over us. Not as a way to control it, but as a way of being able to cope with it, have the capacity to deal with it, the external situation as well as our emotions. And so, with this explanation, let us begin our practice. Start by taking a moment to allow your body to settle into a comfortable position. You can close your eyes or leave them slightly open. Pick a spot in the distance which you can gaze at. Allow yourself to blink as needed. Now allow your spine to lift and your shoulders to soften. Today we will practice the body scan mindfulness exercise. Begin by taking a full breath in and a long breath out. Now, breathe naturally and bring your attention to your body. Notice the feeling of the weight of your body on the chair or the floor or whatever surface is below you. And as you breathe, notice your chest and your abdomen, how they expand to allow the air to enter your lungs. And as you exhale, bring awareness to the softening. Allow yourself to notice the sense of relaxing just the slightest bit more deeply as you breathe out. Now bring your attention to the top of your head. Do you notice any sensations in your scalp, down the back of your head, to the side of your head, and through your face? Notice your jaw, and if you are holding any tension in your jaw. Notice whatever sensation you notice, and then let your face be softened. Breathe into the muscles around your eyes and around your mouth. See if they are willing to relax just the slightest bit. Now breathe in deeply and slowly breathe out. Notice the area of your neck and your throat. Scan them with open and gentle awareness. And then let them too be soft. Notice your shoulders and your arms. What sensations are present here? What does the temperature feel like here? Whatever arises, even if it is uncomfortable, please know that it is a normal part of the human experience. And if there is any tension or deep discomfort, as you inhale and then exhale, see if you can allow that tension to move down from your shoulders, down your upper arms and elbows, and through your forearms, wrist, hand, and fingers. Allow any tension to move out through the tips of your fingers, out of your body. Then notice what sensations there are in your hands, in the tips of your fingers. Are there any throbbing or pulsing in your palms, in the spaces between your fingers? Is there any fabric or clothing against your arms? Any surface that your forearms lean against? Notice what that feels like. And if none of these are present, notice the sensation of air against your skin. Take a deep breath in and breathe out again slowly. Now bring your attention to your chest and your abdomen. Feel the movement in your chest as you breathe. Can you feel your chest moving up, out with each inhale and drawing back inwards and downwards as you slowly exhale? Is there any other sensation you are aware of in your chest? Throbbing, pulsing, itching. Let it all arise just as it is. Bringing your attention to your stomach. Notice if your stomach is tense or tight. Allow it to soften as you inhale and then exhale. Now notice the upper back and your lower back too. What sensations are you aware of in the region of your back? If there is any tension or tightness here, see if you can allow it to soften with a deep inhale into that area of tightness and a slow, long, deep exhale as if you were releasing whatever is tense or tight. Travel down your torso now to your legs, through your thighs, down to your knees, through your calves and shin to your ankles. Finally, bringing your attention to your feet. Notice the sensations on your feet. Perhaps your feet are resting on the ground. Notice any weight, any sense of change in temperature, a coolness of a breeze, the warm weight of your own body, or perhaps a feeling of energy or even achiness in your feet. And as you continue breathing in and out, sweep your attention through your whole body, from the very top of your head all the way down, down, down to your toes. Stay with the sense of your whole body as it is oriented in space in this moment. And as we come to the close of this practice, bring your awareness from your body to the surfaces that you are in contact with: the chair, the floor, your cushion, or even if your bed, if you have been lying down. If your eyes were closed, gently open them and take in the room around you. Wiggle your fingers and toes and bring your attention back to this room, to this present moment. I hope you allow this awareness of your internal body sensations to stay with you as you move through your day. Thank you.